Today we're out at a beautiful 9-hole course called Lou Miller, which is in Longmont, a little north of me, and we're gonna be playing a little sunset spins round with my Trash Panda holiday disc swap. I open this up and immediately put it back away, so I don't actually know any of the discs, except maybe there's an origin on top, but I know I have this channel and like a decently sized audience. Massive thank you to you guys. And so I know a lot of people in disc golf know who I am, but I also know there are so many who don't. And so I never knew what I was gonna get. But I opened this up and there was a note in there, and it started out, just call me Bodanza instead of Anthony. And so I assume it's someone who knows some stuff. So it says, Dear Bodanza, I know you've been known to enjoy some weird discs, so I tried to pick some discs that you might have never seen before. Stop here if you want to be surprised about what's inside. So, this is what's inside. And I have no idea what it is right now. First, looks like a nice towel. Really nice towel. Oh, it's got a flight towel attachment to it, so it can hang on your bag. Sick. I've never got a flight towel before. This seems like to just be just a normal towel, not like one that you throw, because there's no fob on the end of it. But that's awesome. That's gonna be super useful. This is a really nice contraption to attach to the top of the bag. If there's no putting putter, I'm excited to be able to use my P2Xs, because at the course today, everything that's in here, if I can't birdie with it, it's gonna have to be given to my 50K subscriber giveaway. That being said, what we have in here, first a couple of stickers. AGL sticker, PDGA sticker, Bushnell. Come on, Josh, you couldn't even put a whole rangefinder in there? That's crazy. What? Okay, this is actually pretty sweet, and it's not even an Origin. It is a Neospore Ride the Glide disc golf dyed it. This is super cool. I didn't record what I sent out. I just put it on Instagram, so follow me there if you want. A really cool Sphinx of mine, a prototype Athena, and some other cool goodies that unfortunately I can't fully remember, but we have the Spore here. Next is a Gateway prototype overmold disc. I have not really heard of this. It says prototype 93. I think it just got approved and they're gonna be running it here soon. But yeah, this is sweet. The overmold feels much less congruent than like a MVP overmold. You can feel the overmold coming there, but it feels like it's gonna be like a flippy 8-speed and crazy rubbery pop top. So that's gonna be fun. Next, Meridian Discs Current. I've seen some stuff from Meridian Discs. I think Josh, who was the social media guy at Lone Star, kind of is doing this now or something. I don't fully know, but 7.5 -1.1 should be very similar to the Nuance. This is a little domier, which I actually reviewed at this course and shot 6 down at. And I have 5 discs, so I need to shoot 5 birdies. Oh gosh, is this a Monarch? Oh my, it's a 143 Monarch. Japan Open Disc Golf. So in the Japan Open, I don't know if they still do this, but it used to be that everything had to be 150 class or below. So 159 grams was the max or something. This is a Monarch, I'm 99% sure, which has very similar groove thing to the Groove. The main reason I know about this disc is Infinite earlier in this year ran Halo Monarchs, which is the first time I think they've ever been run. And so I reviewed them for that. And then we have a first run PDGA approved MD4 Discmania Innova made. Super, super awesome. Okay, this is a incredible box. Massive shout out to Josh for sending this out. Josh D. Don't know if he wants his last name put on blast like that or anything, but incredible box. No putting putter though. Do I have to use the Spore? We're gonna say, oh, I don't want to say yes, but we're gonna say yes. All right, we got the bag out. Go ahead and attach my towel to it. I'm gonna read through everything that Josh said about these discs. Said, hope you enjoy and happy holidays from Central Texas. Oh, Overmold Gateway Assassin, 96 -21 is the Overmold guy. The flight plate is the eraser plastic. Doesn't really know what the other plastic is, so that's interesting. The Meridian disc. A stiffer Jawbreaker Z from Disclaff, but they fly pretty well. And then first run MD4. First run that Innova ever made. Wow. He said, I know when you reviewed the new MD4, you said you didn't have an old one, so here you go. So incredibly massive shout out. Hopefully I can birdie with all these guys. I have 9 holes to birdie with 5 discs. Luckily, I always play 2 off the top. And hopefully there's nothing incredibly long today. These are some interesting discs. Good news is, bogeys don't matter, because I'm just trying to birdie with all these discs. But of course, I'd love to shoot a good score. Hole 1, 356. We're only playing OB in the waters, so sidewalks will all be considered safe. The first disc I think I'll throw, I think it's gonna be this Chasm, or Current, excuse me. I do like that they put the phonetic spelling of it on here. Not that anybody can actually read that unless you're like a linguist. I imagine it's gonna flip up, but we are at 5,000 feet, so it'll probably ride a hyzer. I would just rather miss right so I don't go in the water. That's gonna be perfect. Wow, let's go. All right, that disc flies really nice. And now here's the MD4. I think it's gonna be pretty stable. It's very flat. Perfect. Which one do I want to take? That's the question. They're both absolutely parked. Josh, did you put some birdie juice in those discs? Jeez, thank you. Okay, the MD4 is a little short. So before I pitch this in, I'm calling that I'm taking the current because it's absolutely parked. Guess it doesn't really matter, but I think there'll be a couple other opportunities to birdie with the MD4, and it flew so well. It flew like a beaten MD4, like you'd expect. The current, I mean, that was just a gorgeous little pushing flip up the whole way. Stoked on how we're starting. One down, current is safe. Hole 2, 395 feet. You can see it now. Last time I was here, you couldn't. Oh my gosh, what do I throw? This Assassin also feels crazy lightweight. Like, okay, this is lighter. 145 grams. Oh man, I should have thrown some warm-ups with these and saw how they fly. But I think we're going Assassin here. Oh, maybe I should have saved the current. Shoot, what was I thinking? Negative 2-1. A lot of hyzer. If I miss right, it's fine. Oh, it's great. What? It's so good. Oh, let's go. That's like 15 feet, 20 feet. Dude, that thing was so domey, popped up to flat, didn't really turn at all. Crazy weird feeling disc though. Like that eraser plastic, I typically think of putter plastic, but it's the base plastic in the flight plate and a premium plastic around the outside. Maybe that's why you get that incongruency when you like rub your finger over it. That's crazy. I actually pushed this a little long. Just inside the circle, maybe about 28 feet actually. Take out this Neospore. What an incredible dye job. This thing looks so cool. Oh, Alan Eckery, that's the designer. Georgetown, Texas. Follow him on Instagram. RTG_disc_golf dies. What's the weight on this bad boy? 159, classic. Easy putts. Let's go. I knew I made a good decision when I decided to putt with this. 2 for 2? What a win. Also, Josh, you were 100% right when you said I like new and weird discs. This is like the thing that I love the most about disc golf. I love competing, and I'm super excited to continue pursuing those aspirations, but weirdo discs and disc reviews and messing around, something so satisfying and fun about it. So thank you so much for 1, watching, and 2, sending me these beauties. Also, that was a nice little 400-foot hyzer flip shot with that Assassin. This one they're calling 346, straight ahead. The next one I think is decent for the MD4. This one might be a good one to try to really smooth the Monarch. I think it's best for the MD4 or the Chasm, but I have to learn how this flies at some point. And if I can give myself a look at birdie with it, that's a win. 143 gram Monarch is crazy, dude. How do you even find this? Like, this seems like it's probably worth something. The Japan Open one? Yes! Under it. Wow, okay, it retains some stability. And that's some good branches. We got a putt from the edge of the circle. If you're like me and you throw mostly stuff around the max weight category, if you get your hands on like 140 or 150 class disc, it feels weird because it's out of your hand and you've thrown it, but your arm feels like it like still needs to keep whipping behind you faster. It's an odd experience. I think if you can have touch with like really light disc, it can probably help your putter shots a lot. Ooh, someone's getting towed and their car just crashed. R.I.P. All right, sport putt. Let's go. Oh, that feels so, even that feels so weird. Ooh, I'm gonna have to say that again. Dude, 3 for 3, what is going on right now? I swear there is some birdie juice in these guys. Somehow only the Spore and the MD4 are left. And I realized I probably skipped over the Spore pretty fast. If you don't know about it, it's kind of Discmania's answer to the Glitch. It's a 1-speed catch disc. It's a little more overstable than Glitch's, and it has a little bead on it. Also feels a little deeper to me. They call it 1701, and this is the Neo Soft, so it's like super bendy. The Neo Soft is kind of my least favorite Spore. I have some of the Luxe ones, which were in the mystery boxes last year, I think. Really like those. This is gonna be a good disc for the next hole, so I should throw the MD4 here. If I can go 5 for 5 on saving these, I'd be stoked. This could be a forehand. I need it to hyzer. 280. Seems like asking a lot with something that's pretty beat in. No, flip more. Now sit. Oh my gosh. Why did I throw it so hard? Oh, silly. All right, I gotta throw this monarch again. You know, I'm gonna roll this monarch there. It is not that understable. It's kind of got some stability, and now it's... All right. It's not nearly as unstable as I thought it was. Try a chasm forehand. Beauty. Oh, that disc is pretty sweet. Hey, Meridian, if you're watching this, I would love to review your lineup. All right. Long putt over here. This is so beautiful with this current. Jeez. Park job. All right. Just outside. Float it in there. Come on. Let's go. 4 in a row, baby. Everything but the spore already. This hole is 263. Great spore shot, slightly downhill. It's a little overstable, but it's light, so it's easy to pull. Aiming at the basket. If it drifts left, all right. Oh, it's more stable than I gave it credit for. Hey, that's the putt we just made, though. Get down. Oh, too long. Oh, that disc is so crazy. That's that monarch. Jeez, that thing went so far so easily. 0 credible runs, but 1 cool shot with the monarch, which is 85 feet long, throwing it 10% power. Just outside again. Float it in, baby. Come on. Yes, dude, come on. 5 for 5. All of them birdied. Let's see how long we can keep this birdie streak alive. Since I didn't anticipate this happening so fast, now, if I birdie with it again, I can't throw it again. 295, lots of options. I think we'll go MD4. Get right in front of that. Perfect. Let's go. Beauty. What's up, Goose? Which one of those is Erica Stinchcomb? Which one of those is Madison Walker? Let me know. 6 down. Bye-bye, MD4. Now we're throwing over the Army. And it's probably a spore shot because we got some driver holes-ish coming up. 277. It's going to be a pump with this guy. High, let this do the work. Fading back left. That's great. Oh, that thing holds the stability longer than I expect. I could have even drifted that a little wider, but luckily it's only a 1-speed, so it's never really is gonna push too far left. And I got another inside the circle putt. If I somehow throw my first ever like perfect 9 in a 9 hole with these discs, I gotta go until I don't birdie anymore. Or until I can't see anymore, because the sun is going down. This guy went a little longer than I expected here. We got 22 feet. Don't say 22 feet and then shank it. Birdie streak's over, but we're still 6 down. And I can get to 8 or get the ace and get back to 9. That was a pretty poor effort. Gotta go for the ace. And I think Current is probably the best one to do that with. Push, 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 push. Oh, what a tree. Oh, man. The thing is pushy. It was going a little long. I'm gonna try this Monarch. Just for kicks and giggles. Let's go, baby. I think since I birdie with this bad boy, that means the last hole has to be this one. Last hole, straight ahead, 288, throwing the Monarch. Who am I kidding? I'll probably throw all of them and show you the good ones after this, but a little headwind. If I can ace this and shoot 9 down with these bad boys, electric. Oh, shoot. That is such an odd feeling disc because I felt like I punched it on a hyzer, but it's so light that it almost like swooped itself. Interesting. All right. If you couldn't tell by the fact that you're not seeing any more shots right now, there's some pretty atrocious ace runs there. Circle 2 putt to get to 8 under. Either way, 7 is pretty solid here. Big shout out to Josh again for these. Hopefully everyone gets their holiday mystery boxes. And if one of you guys gets the one that I sent out, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. If you do get Scrooged, like you don't get anything, that actually happened to me last year. And I didn't apply for this, but Trash Panda has a program where if you get Scrooged, you can let them know. And then some other people will pick up that slack. I think I either am or will be signed up to be that type of person. So if you do get Scrooged, there's a chance that I send you some new goodies. But only if I can drain this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be too pissy. Are you kidding me? I missed a 20-foot sport putt and I don't shoot a 9er. What a putt to end it on. And a good thing I'm not gonna be pissy, I guess. Wow, that was sick. All right, 8 down. I love you all so much, especially you, Josh. More fun videos to come, so subscribe. And thank you, Trash Panda, for putting this on. It's a blast. See you in the next one. 8 down, are you serious? Shoot.